Welcome everyone, I'm Ollie Rodriguez-Stallman. You have stumbled across my channel, which is basically all about vinyl records and vinyl record collecting. Welcome back anyone who's been following the channel for a little while now, and hello to anyone who is new. Please, if you haven't already, or if you are thinking about it, please press the subscribe button because I'm really trying to reach 1,000 subscribers fairly soon. But with that being said, welcome to the first monthly roundup video I'm making. This one's a bit more chill, a bit more just relaxed, not really got too much of a focus to it. What these videos are going to be is at the end of every month, I'm going to show you the vinyl records that I picked up during whichever month it was. So for this month, obviously, I'm going to be looking at every record that I picked up in January. But also I'm going to throw in near the end of showing all of those, essentially talking about music I've listened to in a month that I've really enjoyed listening to, as well as also making it a chance to almost give a little bit of a mini channel update, which I used to do back in the day when I was doing like uploads regularly, and I think 2017 to 2019 I did like monthly updates. This is going to be kind of the reincarnation of them in a way. But that's enough of that. Let's have a look at what records I got this month. And I'm going to start off with one that I was super happy to get this. And it was one that I thought I missed out on and wouldn't get a chance to be able to buy. But that is Spiderman Across the Spider-Verse Metro Boomin limited edition vinyl records. They did a restock of these and I saw it and I jumped on it. If you go back to the video where I showed you everything I got in 2023, nearly said 2 then, but in that video I was complaining about this and I think I cut a lot of that section of it out, but you'll know that I basically got this one. Oh, it's actually right here. Wouldn't you know? Handy. I didn't plan that actually, but I got this one, which I'm super happy about, and it was actually my favourite record of last year that I picked up. But the story of this one is that I basically thought I had ordered it, and actually I did order it from H&M. I just realised what I said then, I meant HMV, H&M. They sell clothes, they will not sell records. It was like a couple of months after the film had come out and I was like, it was like a pre-order, and then a couple of months went by when it was supposed to release in November and I was thinking, that record is supposed to release soon. I wonder if it's going to ship out to me. And then a couple of days later, I received an email saying, your payment failed. So my details, I believe, had changed from what I had put on originally when I first ordered the record. And I thought I had missed out. But then they restocked it on recordstore.com, which are much more reliable, and I jumped at the chance. And you might be thinking, what's so special about this one? What makes this one so much more special than having just the regular one? Well, let me show you, if I have some scissors. Scissor me, daddy! Right, we need to keep the sticker because I do a certain thing with them, but I love when... That's such a good way of doing this cover. I mean, I know the ring light is kind of messing up, but it actually does help you see what it does. I need to learn what the effect is, but it basically makes it a bit more shiny or like stand out 3D kind of thing. There's the middle of it. Honestly, this animation style is probably my favorite I've ever seen. Okay, I think they're both different sides, but we'll start off with probably the second slide. But there's an insert of like, there's literally just an insert, but a little bit of a poster you could put up if you wanted. So basically the two sleeves are different colours, and basically on each one it's almost like a comic book style of doing it, where like you have like all the credits for them just like popping up in like different boxes. So that's like the polka dot side, and if we carry on with the polka dot side, what you should end up seeing is gonna be with this. Oh, that looks lovely. That. Okay, it doesn't look as great on that side actually. It looks much better on this side in terms of what they go for. I mean, obviously like with vinyl pressings and everything like that, you're never going to get exactly what's advertised, but this is probably the best example of it. This side, not so much. It does kind of look like someone just spunked on the sides of them. But this side, much better. Actually, now I can't unsee it. Anyway, moving on to the second one. Again, it's got like credits in like almost comic book style boxes on both sides, and this is basically from the very end of the film. Actually leaves it on a great cliffhanger for the second one. That is what I expect from that first one. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love this one. Okay, this might be my favorite. Oh, I say that too much. I say that too much. But basically it's got that like Prowler kind of look to it, but that is good though. I do like that splatter in the pink. Hot pink is honestly probably one of my favorite colours when it's mixed with stuff like this, like the black and whatnot. It just looks so cool. There's the back of the actual box itself, but if you go back and like watch the previous video I made just talking about like where I was basically showing all the Black Friday deals I got, one of them is another Spider-Man one, and I was talking about making a bit more of a Spider-Man collection, so that makes it even more great having these in there. And it might be one of the better pickups I got for this month. And now I've got 2 extra boxes, and there are 2 more vinyls, don't worry, I'll get to them. But these ones I believe are very Eminem related, and the first one in fact, we can just open it up like a pizza box. And you might be able to make it out, but if I just zoom in, or zoom, by moving closer, and also flipping it the other way, you'll see that is Rhianna and Eminem. This was a bit of a random drop that they did, but I think it was because it was partly to do with the 10-year anniversary of the Marshmallows LP2, yada yada. And they actually produced a picture single disc for the song Monster, and the other one on here I think is Bad Guy. Yep, it is Bad Guy. And as I've mentioned various times, Eminem, his collection is kind of like the main one in my collection that I kind of like want to have as many variations of his vinyl records that there are, and this just adds to that basically. So very happy to be able to add this. How did they put it? They put it Eminem x Rhianna special edition single picture disc, side A the Monster, side B Bad Guy. Very happy to be able to add that, but that's not the only Eminem picture disc that I've got. If we move ahead to the second box, this one was a little bit of a disappointment, but it's not terrible. I think the disappointment kind of comes on my end when I really should have read what I was buying, because it is the Kamikaze plane. Woo! Which, don't get me wrong, it is cool, and I'm glad I have it in the collection. I definitely prefer that Rhianna one. There they are for comparison. Definitely prefer this one a lot more, a bit more creative and whatnot, although I do like the shape of this. I think my disappointment stems from the fact that I thought this was gonna be like the entire record, so like have every song from Kamikaze on there, and it like I was fine with it being like this, how a picture disc is presented, but the Kamikaze album is literally one record disc, obviously 2 sides, but I thought that's what I was getting. Didn't realise it was going to be a single, so that's kind of on me for not reading, but it's still a cool one to get and a nice little pickup to get for this month. Now this next one I'm not going to open because I'm saving it for a short slash a TikTok I'm going to do, but that is Tyler's Creator Wolf. And basically at Christmas my mum basically got me a gift card for a local independent record shop in Frome. If any of you have any idea where Frome is, I would be majorly impressed. But I'm going to do a little bit of an unboxing with this one to like kind of have a bit of a look in it. But it does tell me that it's got 2 LPs on pink vinyl, a gatefold jacket, whatever that means, printed sleeves, a 12x12 insert, and an oversized sticker. So pretty cool one to have. Tyler Creator is another artist who I've kind of been growing a little bit of a collection within my collection of. And as I've kind of already mentioned, pink vinyl records, or just like hot pink, is amazing colour, and I'm pretty sure this one is a hot pink, so can't wait to get into this one and have a look. And that leads me to my final record of the month, which is Little Simz, No Thank You. I'll be honest, I haven't listened to a lot of Little Simz enough to become like a massive fan of hers, but from what I have heard and the record that I do have of hers, which off the top of my mind I can't remember the name of, but it's a yellow and black one, she is really good. And if I'm honest, when I picked this up, I was having issues with my card payments basically, and like I was unable to buy stuff online. So I basically phoned up the bank and was like, why is it not working? Can you fix it? Because I've done it before. Where they basically restrict your card from making certain payments. And they were like, there's no problem on it. And then I was like, maybe it's worked again or it got removed over the night or whatever. So I just went to the first thing that came to mind, and that was to go to recordstore.com and be like, let's see if I can buy a record just to check that it works before I hang up and have to do the whole process of being left on hold, trying to get through to someone again. And this was a record that I decided to pick up because there's a cool limited edition version of it, or a cool vinyl colour thing. So let's have a look. But from what I can already tell of this one, it's already pretty interesting, because normally when you get a record you sort of just open it up like, well, like that. This one isn't. It's literally, because I think the whole theme of the album is almost like supposed to be written like a letter, it's almost like you're getting an envelope which you can pop open from the back there, and then the whole bit actually opens like so. And then I think you're left with the record stuff actually like it. It's literally like opening a giant square letter. And then you have the 2 sleeves. So already for that, actually this is a better image of how you can picture it. So that's how you essentially open it. I really like that, and just for that reason alone I'm happy to have this in the collection, because getting different ways to open vinyl records is pretty cool. And yes, this is a record that I haven't actually, or an album that I haven't actually listened to, so that makes it more exciting for me to be looking through and be able to have it. It's another one I can add to that category of records that I've brought. But I'll just show you one of them because they're both the same. But it's basically a two-coloured one. Now I will admit it did look more yellow on the images of when I was buying it, but still pretty cool on the yellow side, but the red side really stands out and I really like that. And that was Lil Simz with No Thank You, so I will get back to you and let you know how I find the album after listening to it. And those are all the pickups that I got for this month. Quite happy with them. When it comes to the month of February, I'm not going to spoil it all, but Nas has a couple coming out that I want to pick up, so you'll probably be seeing them then. If I don't have to spend all my money on car insurance, which is gonna have to happen today, unfortunately. So expect a bit more of a smaller haul next month, which I'm sorry about. But when it comes to the music that I've listened to this month, not too much. I've kind of been listening to the same old stuff, kind of going through like my top 100 songs playlist from Spotify with my Spotify Wrap, which is cool. An album that I literally only listened to yesterday and don't have much of an opinion to form on yet is basically Unknown T's latest album. I think it's called Diamond Blood or Blood Diamond. I'm not usually too heavy of a drill fan or listen to a lot of UK rap in itself, but there's something really connecting with me on this one. I think the song Time feels quite good. I think also Hocus Pocus is really cool. I really like the beat of that one, or I think it's a sample in there. So that's one I've kind of listened to recently that I'm vibing with quite a bit. There was also the Jack Harlow and Dave song that came out, which I actually really liked that one. Had a cool music video go along with it, which I think was another Cole Bennett produced thing. I think it's called like Don't Need Your Advice or something, but oh no, Stop Giving Me Advice, that's the one. It's a good song I've been enjoying this month. There's also 21 Savage's album that came out, which I've literally listened to like the first song, but then got distracted by other music and whatnot, which that's another one on the list I'm sort of going through at the moment. And that's really what I've kind of been listening to. I mean, to be honest, I've been more focused on watching a lot of YouTube stuff and whatnot, which has been kind of good for me because I feel like the more I watch YouTube stuff, the more it kind of like inspires and motivates me to keep pushing on with this YouTube goal that I've got at the moment. And I'm super excited for what potentially is going to be happening with the channel and being able to grow it more. I think when it comes to like the content itself, like I don't want to just keep doing like standing here talking at you, kind of just showing you vinyl records. Like I still want to show you vinyl records and whatnot, but I want to like be able to film them in a nicer way. I was also trying to look into getting a new microphone. I even brought a new microphone, which is somewhere around here. This is it right here. Reason I'm not using it is because I was stupid and didn't do any research on my camera that I've got, which actually turns out that you can't attach an external microphone to it. So this may be considered a little bit of a waste of money, but I've got it whenever I upgrade in the future. So do just have it in your minds that I am looking to improve the channel and whatnot, and I've got ideas for other ways to kind of help engage the community around it a little bit more. One of those being a Discord channel potentially, and seeing if that is a viable thing, but that's only something that I'll probably look into making when that audience is a bit more established and when this channel has got a bit more momentum going into it in terms of the amount of people watching and actually engaging with the content. And with that sort of thing being said, please let me know in the comments like what it is you would like to see more from me, whether that's video ideas, whether it's like how I film, edit, anything like that. Please just let me know in the comments because I could always use the extra help, because at the end of the day, as much fun as I have making these videos, they're for you to watch and for you to enjoy. So I should really be improving the content to make it more suitable for you to watch and make you want to watch more. So anything you can let me know, please go for it. Or if you just want to tell me what you picked up during January, that's fine as well. I'm happy to always talk about music, talk about vinyl records, obviously. Did you get any nice pickups this month? Because I would love to know. But yeah, again, please subscribe, trying to hit 1,000 subscribers. And anyway, I've been Ollie Rodriguez-Stallman. I'll see you in the next video. We should be now going into February month of content. Can't believe there's already been a full month of 2024 already. I can literally feel like January 1st was literally last night, which it wasn't. But anyway, I'll stop rambling. Take care. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye. One thing I forgot to mention, I'd literally stopped filming and whatever. I got all of these as well. If you want to find out what all of these are, you can go and press the video right here. This is probably going to seem really out of place in the edit because I'm just going to splice it in between a nice point. But basically, I got 8 vinyl records from Black Friday that only arrived this month. So feel free to go and check out that video, see which all of them were. I'll give you a little teaser. One of them was an amazing Spider-Man vinyl. Look at the back of that. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, back to the video.